When you're searching for 3D files, a lot of the times they're not going to be named anything like what they're supposed to be. Like they'll call Eldar space elves, things like that. This, I believe, is a 6mm Thunderhawk, but there's so many variations, and I don't keep up with the new editions. But this is me and my son's stuff for doing epic 40K. Still got to find the rules for it, but nonetheless, for the most part, I take it down to where it's faster and easier anyways. But here's an idea of what to deal with when you're doing 3D printing and trying to pull off sprues. Y'all take care and like and subscribe. I sure appreciate it. The miracle of 3D printing is getting to get all this stuff off without tearing up your model. These are some Gundam snips me and my son use. They do the job, but you still got to be careful. Luckily, the bottom of this doesn't really have any detail on it because they're not expecting you to print it vertically. But if I would have printed it, laying flat, the bottom would be all ate up because filament printing doesn't do very well on bottoms. You'll be able to see like these little engines, but all in all, it does really well. I'm very satisfied with the bamboo. Compared to the old Ender I had, we started off with the Ender version 1. I would tell everybody just go ahead and drop the money on a bamboo. I wouldn't start with some model you got off of off the internet or anything like that. With the bamboo, you don't have to sit there and adjust the plate every time. We were constantly having to adjust the plate, and you never knew when you were going to have a failure or not. But I mean, just look at some of this little stuff it can do. This little stuff like those guns, it even does the little holes in the guns. I mean, that's tiny. The problem is if you print it wrong, like if I would have printed this like this, these would be just covered in this sprue material. But I guess pulling sprues off of here is kind of like a teenager popping zits. You know, it's some of you might like it, some of you might not. Some of you might be aggravated by it. See, some of it comes off really easy. Some of it stays very attached. But if you orientate your model properly, you won't have that much of this. But unfortunately, like somebody like this, there's no way to orientate him where this gun doesn't have to be supported. If you do this, you lose all the backpack. If you do this, it's like that. So you just have to choose the lesser evil on that. I'll make sure I didn't lose a Marine over here. This is Warhammer Epic Warhammer, where they're all super tiny, including this ship. And takes up a lot less space. But I got to find some rules for it for me and my son to play. We'll have fun with it, just like we have fun with Warhammer. We don't worry about following the edition rules. I try to keep it simple. He's 8 years old, so we're not going to sit there and try to get crazy with it. He has fun, and I think he likes playing with them even without rolling dice. But he likes the dice side too. But he finally started playing with toys like that. He's always been a builder. He's never been one to play so much. Like, like he won't sit there and play with soldiers by himself and stuff. He wants to do, he's a very social person, so. But, well, I'd love to see some of y'all's creations if y'all are doing 3D printing. I'd love for y'all to put it in the comments. Tell me what you're printing. Tell me if you're printing. Tell me if you're thinking about printing. Tell me if you got kids that you want to do it for. Tell me what's going on. And then all right. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's an option on this one for the door to be open, for this door to be open, and for this door to be open. And if I wanted to, I could cut those out and put that door slung open, but I don't think I'll do that. I got another one printing right now, so see if it failed or passed overnight. I have to keep a dehumidifier going on mine to get it to print, because we have so much humidity here in Texas. Yo, Texas. Anyways, y'all have fun out there.